Hi everyone. Just write good evening or good morning, depending on your time zone in the chat. If I'm audible to you and if you can hear me, please write your greetings in the
Hi,
chat.
Ankit.
Good morning
Good
or good
evening.
evening.
Good evening,
Yeah.
Ankit.
Hi everyone. Hello. Yeah, everyone. So please understand that we need participation. This is only going to get better if you people are discussing and you people are responding. So make sure that you write things in the chat, you unmute yourself and ask questions. That is what is going to make this more helpful for everyone.
Sure, Ankit.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we'll wait for 2 minutes. We'll start at 8:01. Yeah, also a request, guys, only for this session, if you guys can go ahead and you folks can go ahead and open your cameras, that would be really great. It would help me associate a name with a face. So that is going to be helpful. Just a request. If you do not want to do it, it's okay. But if you can, please go ahead. So that I could see whom I am talking to at least. And also we'll get something to share on social network. Yes. Yeah. So am I audible to everyone? Am I audible to everyone? Just tell me yes or no if you are able to. Yeah, just tell me yes if I am audible and if I'm visible, and just write no if there is any kind of issue with the chat or with me.
Ankit, actually, like when you started out, it was a little jittery and we were sort of, the voice was out of sync with the video, but now it seems to be fine.
Cool. So if any one of you feel that the voice is not going clear or the video is out of like is lagging a bit, so please write in the chat so that I could know. And now we are going to start the session. I believe so many people are there, and I'm not going to count, but I could see there are so many people. Maybe let's go ahead and start today's session. Yes, just let me know everyone if my screen is visible to you, and write in the chat what you can see on the screen. What is the first line that you can see on the screen? That is going to help me understand if you can see the right screen. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you people want to go ahead and shut off your cameras now, that's perfectly okay. So now we are going to start today's session, and this session is nothing like we are not going to learn anything new here, but we are just going to make sure that we know what we are getting into and what is the structure of the curriculum is going to be. So this is Technology 101 for product managers, powered by Hello PM. And we are going to, for the next 2 weeks, we are going to be together for the phase 1 of the cohort, and then we are going to have another week, and then we are going to start another or phase 2 of this particular cohort. Okay, and this is like a very immersive cohort, so please make sure that you are interacting along, you are making buddies, you are making partners. We have some kind of incentives there as well, so I'll give you a walkthrough of what we are going to do today. So this is how the call is going to be structured today. So first of all, we are going to understand why we have decided to do this program and why is it free. Second is we are going to talk about the action plan. That is what is going to be our action plan for the next couple of weeks. And after that, then we are going to discuss about the curriculum. Most of you know like what we are going to discuss in the curriculum that has been shared in the onboarding form, that has been shared on the website, but I'll give you a brief again. And then we'll talk about the best practices, as in the past session, we have seen some people have done great and what were the traits that they have, so that I can maybe tell you about that. And then we are going to talk about Hello PM, as in what we have been doing and how we can help you out. So this is about it. And we also have like a buddy program initiative, which we are going to talk about very soon. Yeah, so how many of you have seen this particular meme or image on LinkedIn? Just write yes or no in the chat. Yes, correct. So guys, if you want to speak anything, okay, if you are going ahead and unmuting yourself, make sure that you raise your hand first, because because of the size of this call, it would be very difficult for everyone to concentrate if we are hearing noises from all around. So make sure if you want to ask any kind of question, raise your hand or write down in the chat. I'll make sure that I'm unmuting you and I'm listening to your question. And you can also write your question in the chat as well. Just let's follow some kind of policy so as to make sure that it is as useful for everyone. Yes, so now we are going to go ahead and yeah, so the reason why we are doing this cohort and why this is so free is that I and like the other mentors who have been with Hello PM, we have been talking to more than 1,000 folks in the last year, like which is in 2021. We have taken at least 4 calls every day with aspiring PMs, with people who are just into product management or who aspire to be product managers. And we have seen that there is one particular trait which is common across 70-80% of them, which is they don't know what is the kind of technical expertise that is required when you want to become a product manager. Okay, and most of them were afraid because they don't know what is the kind of expertise that is required, whether they are aware of it about or not. And many of them have so many misconceptions, as in they need to know coding, they need to know how does an engineering system works, and so many kind of things. So, and we also understood that because of these apprehensions, people were not willing to go ahead and try and get into product management because they were afraid that they were not from computer science background, they were not from an engineering background, and they were from other kind of background, which made it like very difficult for them to take these kind of decisions. That's why we have gone ahead, and in order to break those myths and in order to help the community, we have gone ahead and made this particular course. And this particular course is going to tell you, so I'm not going to ensure you that you are going to learn everything that I'm going to teach you, but I'm going to like do my bit and make it sure that you are understanding as much as possible. But the main aim of this cohort is to make sure that you understand that it is possible to learn anything if you put enough focus to it. Okay, there are so many topics out there which you are going to understand right now. These are going to look very alien to you, but at the end of the cohort, you are going to be a bit more confident into these kind of topics. And because product management is such a vast domain, there are so many things that you need to learn. There are so many partners that you need to collaborate with. It's good to have good kind of learning ethics, as in if you know how to learn something, then life is going to be much easier for you. So that is something I want to communicate to you through this cohort, as in if you make your mind, if you focus enough, if you work hard, and if you have a structure to it, then you can definitely learn anything that you want to pursue ahead. Similarly with Technology 101, because we understand that this is a very difficult topic and people think that it is very alien for them, and if they are not coming from a technical background or from a CS background, it's difficult for them to understand how developers work, how engineering works. So I'm going to make it true in front of you that these are all the myths. If you put your mind to something, you can definitely do this. Yeah, so now we are going to start, but before I could start, just tell me. Yeah, also guys, please let me know about the speed. People go ahead and people tell me that I speak a bit rapidly. So please tell me if my voice is a bit fast, or is it slow, or is it correct at the pace that you are familiar with. Sure. Yeah, so user feedback is important at every point of time. So now we are going to go ahead. So this is the reason why we are doing this. Okay, technology is important to understand as a product manager, but there are so many misconceptions around what are the parts of technology that you need to understand. We are going to clear this out, and I am also going to make sure that there are some difficult topics, like not difficult, but it tends to be difficult when you hear these alien names. So I'm going to make sure that you, after the end of this cohort, you are going to understand most of the terms that are there into product management when it comes to engineering or technology. Yes, so Now, can any one of you in the chat, can any one of you tell me, why do you think understanding technology is important for product managers? In the chat, can people tell me, why do you think understanding technology is important for PMs, or how a good understanding of technology could make you a better PM? So I'm going to pick few from the chat. Yes, so Pulkit has an answer that to empathize with the tech team, definitely. Yes, to be able to communicate with tech team better, able to communicate with devs, constant learning the tech team, coordinate with different stakeholders and teams, come up with workable solutions. Yes, so yeah, one common theme that you could see in most of the initial answers is that since you have to work with a very important stakeholder, which is the developers, which is the engineering, it is important to know how do they work. It is important to empathize with them, so that if you understand technology even a bit, it can be very beneficial to your skill set as a PM. Okay, second kind of thing is that since you are working on technical product itself, it is good to have technical understanding, because every product has certain kind of so technology has made it possible that these kind of product that we are talking to, that we are using daily life, it is possible. Technology has only made it possible. So it's good, since the foundation of your whole product is technology, it's better to understand technology. So for example, if you are working for any kind of fintech company, then you should know what are the different kind of APIs that you are following. So if you are a Zerodha, then you have to go ahead and make sure that you understand how National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange APIs work. How do you integrate with different kind of payment gateways? As in, you don't know how to integrate, but you should know how these kind of integrations work. So it is good to know what is the underlying or foundational technology or foundational things that our product is built on, and technology is one of them. Then the other kind of, which is, yeah, so other answer is understand your product well. Yes, communicate with tech team, communicate with tech team. Yeah. So I could see that there are like two kind of, yeah, there are two kind of themes that are emerging. There is one other theme also. So don't only think about that you only have to work with the tech team. There could be non-tech team as well. Okay, non-technical member as well, which is the marketing team, which is the sales team, and which could also be design team, where they would not understand technology. So there are two kinds of stakeholders. One is the tech stakeholder, another is the non-tech stakeholder. Okay, the tech stakeholder, they are always going to consider, no matter what kind of engineering degree you have, what kind of development experience you have, they are always going to consider that the product manager is a non-tech guy. But on the other side, on the non-tech side, these people, the marketing people, the sales people, they are always going to count on you to explain them how does a product works, which is what is a technical understanding of the product. And also you have to be a product expert, you have to be a glue between both of these teams. So if a sales team wants to understand a feature so that they can sell it better to the customer, you will have the responsibility to explain to them in simple terms how does the technology works. Okay, so as a product manager, you should know technology so that you can work well with your tech team, you can empathize with them, you can understand your product well, and you can also help your non-tech team members understand what is the technology that you have been using and how it can help your customers well. I hope you understand that. Okay, so there are three themes. One is to work with the tech team, second is to understand your product well, and third is to collaborate well with non-tech stakeholders. Yes, so tell me on a scale of 1 to 5 if you have understood why understanding technology is important for PMs. Tell me on a scale of 1 to 5. 1, you did not understand. 5, you understand it really well. Cool. Yeah, so very simple, but just understand. You should, like, whenever you start something, since you are committing your 2 weeks to this program, you should know why you are getting into this. Okay, so now our why is clear. Now we are going to talk about how we are going to make sure that you understand all of these topics. Okay, so We are going to do following things in the coming 2 weeks. One is we are going to talk about we are going to conduct live sessions such as these so that you can understand various kind of topics that we are going to teach you. This is going to be very interactive and discussion led as it is happening right now. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm not going to move away if I do not think that you have understood the concept really well. Second is we are going to talk about basics of technology for PM, as in what are the different kind of technologies that we are going to understand, but you need to understand as a PM, which is system design, webhooks, APIs, cloud, technology stacks, programming 101, how does the internet work? We are going to cover all of that. Then we are going to talk about how to think in system, as in no matter how long this cohort is going to be, no matter how many class we conduct, there is going to be some or the other thing which you are going to counter in your real experience as a PM, which is going to be different than what we have taught you. Okay, so we are going to teach you how to think in system so that you can extend this learning process across any of the thing that is available. And then we are going to, in the end, talk about how to work effectively with tech teams, because in modern companies which are built around tech, developers or engineers are a very important stakeholder that you need to get your work done with in order to create a successful product. Yeah, so before we get into the what, I need to ask few people what they have not understood. So Mukesh and Ishita, you have 3 on this scale. So can you please tell me what you have not understood? Mukesh and Ishita, if you can maybe unmute yourself and tell me. Yeah, Mukesh, we are going to cover that like later, but right now we are only talking about if you have understood why we are going into learning this kind of cohort. Cool. So no comments. We are going to go ahead and we are going to discuss what we are going to study in the coming weeks. Okay. So this cohort has been divided into 2 parts. Okay, the 2 phases. Yeah, someone wants to add something.
Sorry, Ankit, I thought you asked us to rate on tech.
Okay. Cool. Understood.
That's why.
No issues, Mukesh. No issues. Yeah, thank you. So now we are going to understand what we are going to learn in the next coming weeks. So first of all, we are going to learn, and this syllabus is already given on the website already, but I'm going to give you an overview. So first of all, we are going to understand how internet works. Why? Because most of the product that you are going to work on, they are going to be built on internet. It could be app, it could be SaaS, it could be a website, it could be fintech, edutech, food tech, anything. It would be most of the time based on the internet. So we are going to understand how the internet works. Second, we are going to talk about front end and back end. How do we go ahead and separate the concerns of our particular product into a back end, into a front end, mostly when it is built on a internet technology. Then we are going to talk about tech stack and programming 101, as in we are going to talk about how to create a flow chart so that you can help your developer in terms of decision making and in order to build the logic. We are also going to talk about tech stack, as in what is a tech stack, how various kind of technologies make a tech stack, and why it is important for you to know a tech stack. And then we are going to talk about SQL and databases. Okay, and SQL and databases, as in how do you store data and how do you write queries and get the insights by yourself without bothering your data science team every time. So SQL is a very important skill to learn as a product manager. Okay, while other kind of skills, they are optional. If you know them, it's very good, but it is not a break or make for PM. But SQL could be a break or make in some kind of interviews or some kind of organization. Then we are going to talk about cloud and AWS basic, as in what is cloud, why it is so popular, and one of the very popular providers of cloud is Amazon Web Services. So we are going to tell you how it works. Then it is API and webhooks. We are going to understand what are APIs, what are webhooks, and how they are useful for you as a product manager, and how they can help you create really inclusive, really elaborative products. And then we are going to talk about system design for PM, as in how do you scale your app or your product to take from 1 to 1 million or maybe 1 billion users. And we are going to understand how scaled products such as Cred, Facebook, Instagram work in real life, and what is the system that they need to build. Then we are going to talk about how tech teams work. Okay, this is very important. Okay, if you want to learn like one thing in order to get, if you are taking one thing away from this cohort, this is to be this, which is how does the tech team work? What is a sprint? What is agile? And how do you make sure that you are making incremental developments to your product? So this is going to be very important. So this is the 8 things that we are going to learn, and this is spanning across 4 weeks, 2 weeks in phase 1 and 2 weeks into phase 2. Now, these are some questions that I have asked during the surveys to you, as in the onboarding form, and I have seen that these are the patterns that I could see. So first of all, I have asked you what are the things that you are not confident and all, and I could see that people are mostly interested into learning AWS and cloud technology, which is like the they're where they feel very unfamiliar, and also they are looking to learn about the APIs, webhooks, and Git. So we are going to make all of that covered, and system design, because I think it looks cool to understand how Instagram works, how Facebook works. So that is also a bit popular. Then I have also asked you what are the topics that you are most interested in, and I could see that most of the people, they are interested in system design, understanding tech stack. So the number of responses directly proportional to the frequency of a response is directly proportional to its size in the cloud. Okay, so its size in the word cloud. So system design was something that people are really interested in. Tech stack is something that people are really interested in. APIs is something that people are really interested in. Cloud technology, webhooks, front end. So we are going to make sure that we are covering all of these things in a bit more detail. And because of this, like the kind of frequency that we have get, we are going to dedicate the time accordingly. Then we have also talked to ask you about your favorite products. Okay. And in these favorite products, so we are going to take clues from this, as in initially we have decided that we are going to take few products in order to help you understand how the technology works. But now we are going to take some inputs from this survey. So we are going to cover how YouTube works, how Amazon works, how Google Maps work, how WhatsApp works, how LinkedIn works, in order to help you understand what are they doing and how you can understand technology as a PM. Yeah, so this is important. So this is how the program flow is going to be. Okay, in week 1 and 2, we are going to learn the initial 4 or 5 topics, and the sessions are going to be as follows. These are going to start from 9 p.m. and they are going to end on 10:30 p.m. And these are the 4 days where we are going to conduct the first kind of sessions. Okay, so the sessions are decided as follows. In the first phase, we are going to learn. This is known as the first phase. We are going to cover all of the basics that are out there, and 4 sessions would be happening of 1.5 hour or 2 hours each on Monday, Thursday, this week, and the next week and next to next week. After that, I'm going to give you an assignment based on the learning that you have from the week number 1 and 2. Once you complete the assignment, then we are going to go ahead and we are going to walk into week number. Sorry, this is incorrect. Just give me a moment. Week number 3 and 4, week number 3 you have to complete the assignment, and in week number 4 and 5 you have to go ahead, and people who submit the assignment in week number 3, then they are going to go ahead, only those people are going to go ahead in the phase 2 of the cohort, where we are going to understand a bit of advanced topics such as system design and all. Okay, so this is about the program. And before I could walk into the next part, let me know if you guys have any questions. I could see that Bhushan has a question. Bhushan, you want to go ahead and ask a question?
Yeah. Hi, Ankit.
Yeah.
Just
Hi,
can
Bhushan.
you go to the previous slide, favorite product and all the feedback you got? Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. I wanted to understand, did you do this all manually or you used any kind of tech?
No, man. Who would do this manually? No. These are softwares.
Okay.
So if you search for word cloud online, you are going to get you are going to get a website where you can put all of the words. So what I've done is you have submitted every response on a spreadsheet. I've just copied that, and I've copied that column and put it into that software. It has given me automatically.
Okay. So the size and everything.
Yes. They are going to decide. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. I thought the bigger the font, the bigger the feedback was.
No, that is there. That is there. So
Okay.
what it does is, what I have done is, all of the things in a spreadsheet I have copied, and it has calculated if the word is occurring 2 times versus the word is occurring 1 times, then the frequency, like the size of the word which is occurring twice, is going to be more. It is done automatically by that software. I have not done anything.
Word cloud, you said, right?
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Search for word cloud online and you are going to find that. Yeah.
Okay.
Ravi, you have a question, please go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Ankit, I wanted to know if we are also going to cover any soft skill and how to basically write epics and user STOs. So are we also planning around that?
Yeah, we are not going to go in very deep of it, but we are going to tell you how these things work in general. And if you have, so understand that this is a very immersive cohort, as in whatever you have seen is only 70 part of the cohort, 70 part of the program. Other 30% part has to come from your questions. So if you are going to ask question, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to answer it. And also in the end, the 4th session is going to be a Q&A session. So if you have any kind of questions under the sun related to product management, feel free to bring them.
Sure. Thanks, Ankit.
Yeah. Geetika, you have a question?
Yes, so I just want to ask, like, can you please help us to understand what are the topics that we're going to cover in phase 1 and what are the topics which are the remaining ones which we are going to cover in the phase 2?
Yes, so we are going to cover how technology works. I'm going to send it on WhatsApp as well, but I'm just letting you know that we are going to cover backend, front end, how technology works in the first part, while in the second part in detail, we are going to cover how SQL works, how cloud works, and how tech teams work.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, Jay, you have a question?
Yes, Ankit. Hi, thanks for hosting this
Yeah.
cohort. I saw that in a bar chart you had showed that people would love to study about APIs and webhooks. So
Yeah.
for APIs and webhooks, as far as I understand, right, these can be exposed via specialized softwares like developer portals or gateways, etc., from where teams use APIs, right? So
Right.
would that be also covered, as in how to expose it to external systems or internal systems?
So we are not going to cover how part of it. Okay. Because a product manager is only concerned about why and what. So we are not going to cover how, because it is going to be a lot more technical, I would say. So, but I'm going to give you an understanding and how it can help you as a product manager.
Sure. I think that would be helpful. Thanks.
Yeah. Archit, you have a question? People, if your question are answered, please try to put down your hands. And yeah, Archit, please go ahead.
Yeah, Ankit, first of all, thank you for organizing this. And just a
Mhm.
quick question. Do we have any prerequisites to attend these? Or, I mean, obviously there are people from ranging from 1 to 5 having tech understanding. So is it like, do we have any prerequisites?
No, definitely not. Not any kind of prerequisite. If there were any prerequisite, I would have gone ahead. And if there are any kind of prerequisite in any of the sessions, I'm going to make sure that I'm attaching enough pre-reads into the course itself.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Ravi, you have a question? Please go ahead.
Hey, Ankit, thanks for having this session and Happy New Year. My question is with respect to is load balancing, performance optimization, infrastructure management is also part of product manager, tech product manager, and is that something going to get covered over here? If yes.
Yeah, we are going to cover it in a bit in a basic format as this cohort is going to be, but understand that it depends on the company. So for example, if you're working for a product such as Amazon Web Services itself, okay, or a Linode or a kind of hosting service itself, then if you want to be a good product manager, you have to understand product well, so that you have to understand, and that is why you have to understand how the product works. Okay. But in most of the scenarios, if you're working for a fintech app or a general B2C app, that kind of understanding is not at all required. Okay. So yeah, that would be my answer to it.
All right, thanks. So if you're targeting Amazon, then in that case, of course,
Amazon as in specific parts of Amazon. If I talk about like their Amazon Prime, maybe Amazon Prime Music or something.
not Amazon Tech of
Microsoft. Yes. If you're
Google.
Right. Correct. So if you're talking about any technical product, if you want to become a technical product manager, I would say that this course can help you out, but this is not enough. But if you are looking out for maybe generic product manager role or growth product manager role, this course can definitely help you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Archit, you have a question?
No, Ankit, you have already answered my question.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Snehal, please, you want to go ahead?
Yes. So how companies are open to people from non-tech background? And so I have an MBA from a tier 1 college. So how companies are open to hire people from non-tech background?
Very open,
So
but it depends on it depends on a company.
So which companies generally are open?
Yeah, actually there are like thousands of companies. Okay, I could not make a list of it, but if you can go ahead and look out into the job listing, they would have definitely mentioned that.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So I think we are done with the questions, and now we are going to go ahead and talk about the other part. Yes. So now how to get the most out of the program. Okay, there are 5 ways so that you can attend the sessions, you can leave the session, you can do whatever you want to. But if you want to go ahead, make sure that your time that you are investing into this particular cohort is going to be valuable for you and you are learning something for the long term. Make sure that you are doing these 5 things. Okay. One is make sure that you create notes. So while I'm teaching something, you can definitely take a screenshot. I'm going to provide recordings, but don't rely on recordings because we are like, as human beings, we procrastinate a lot. So once you are done with the live sessions, I do not rely that you are going to go through the recording. So please take a screenshot, make notes while you are in the program. If I'm going a bit too fast, please let me know. I'll try to go a bit slow, but make sure that you are creating notes. First part. Second part is go ahead and submit the assignment. Submitting assignment is very important. If you're not submitting the assignment, you are losing out on 80% value of the cohort. Okay, because we have created the assignments in such a way that 80% is something that can be covered with the cohort, like what the learning that we have, while 20% you have to step up. So if you want to step up, you have to go ahead and make the assignment by yourself. Then we have network with peers. Okay, we are going to give you enough opportunities to network with peers. I'm going to introduce you to something which is known as a buddy network. So I'm going to introduce you to that, but make sure that you are networking with peers. Most of the time, most of the jobs are just 1 degree away from you. Most of the good opportunities are just 1 degree away from you. Whatever jobs I had in the past, like I have changed 3-4 companies, I had my own startup as well. Most of the connection that I have made, most of the jobs that I have got, most of the position that I have got is because of the network that I have created. So make sure that you are also creating a network. This is an opportunity to collaborate and work with 100 other folks which are in this part of the cohort. So make sure that you are making the most out of this opportunity. Then learn in public. Okay, so if you learn in public, you expose yourself, you are vulnerable. That helps you understand, and that helps you understand the things in a bit more detail, and you get much familiar and build a better network. So go ahead and learn in public. Whatever notes you are creating, go ahead and share it in public so that other people can also learn. And people who are more experienced than you, they can also give you some kind of feedback. Learning in public is very important, because as a product manager, you should learn how to take the feedback. Okay, and learning in public is going to teach you exactly that. And the last part, I am going to share with each and every session, I am going to share the slides, I am going to share the recordings. I am also going to share some kind of pre-reads or post-reads, which are going to help you understand how, like, what are the various kind of things, what are different kind of various kind of things that you can additionally learn apart from this program. So make sure that you are going to go ahead and learn from these learning resources. These could be blogs, videos and all. Make sure that you are making the best use of it. Yeah, so any questions so far, guys? Tell me on a scale of 1 to 5 if you have understood what you have to do in order to make sure that you get the best out of this cohort. Yes, cool. Just make sure that you do this, because most of the people do not do this. Okay, and now going ahead, maybe introducing you to what we have been doing at Hello PM. Okay, and so Hello PM is like a very recent thing that we have begun. So me and the other mentor, they have been talking to so many people before we started Hello PM, and we could see that when we were getting on calls with people, we could understand that in a small period of time that we were talking to them, maybe half an hour or 1 hour, we were only able to contribute very less. So we have gone ahead and created a cohort based course, and till now, like in just 1 year, we have not completed 1 year to be exact, and we have till now taught around 150 people, very bright people who have been looking to transition to product management. And you could be able to find, you could have seen most of these faces on LinkedIn. I believe these are there who learn in public, and we have been able to get these members to place at companies such as Microsoft, CRED, Front Row, MPL, and you can take the name of the most of the popular companies, and we would have one or the other product manager or product analyst or product intern working at those companies. And this has been possible because of the immersive cohort that we have created and the kind of live experiences we have created, where we provide one-on-one help with 2 people in order to crack any kind of product roles. There are some success stories. So there have been people who have participated with a Hello PM in the past. They have been placed at these kind of companies such as CRED, Covera, ClassPlus, Freshworks, and other kind of companies that I have already mentioned. These are few of the people, and I could say that most of these people have been successful because they have taken the non-traditional path. They have done all of these things which I have mentioned over there. Okay, so if you want to take the most out of this free cohort, make sure that you are participating as well. Now, one important thing. After each and every session, okay, after each and every session, apart from this session, after each and every learning session, we are going to share a feedback form with you. You have to make sure that you submit that feedback form, because that will help us create even better content for you. Okay, so submitting that feedback form is absolutely essential. If you want to reach out for any kind of help from us, feel free to reach out to me on WhatsApp. Like, feel free to, the group is made. You can post your comments over there, your queries over there. I'm going to make sure that we are answering them. And then help and support, like if you are looking for any kind of help and that has not been answered on WhatsApp, you can go ahead and find it out on, like, send me a mail on info@hellopm.com. Okay, so yeah, Mohan has a question that are these people from free cohort of paid? Yeah, these people are from the paid cohort. Okay, so that has been, we have been running for 10-11 months now. The first cohort for Technology 101, we have just completed, like, I think couple of days or maybe a week ago when they have submitted the last assignment. So we don't have results yet from it, but most of the people there were already product managers, and that was a big cohort. I would say 150, 160 people. Yeah, while in our Hello PM cohort, like the paid cohort that we have, there we only have around like 25 to 30, 35 candidates. Yeah, so now coming again to the best practices, reiterating it, make sure that you create notes, make sure that you submit assignments, make sure that you consume learning resources, and make sure that you learn in public. Now coming to the last part, which is networking with peers. Okay, we are going to give you 2 opportunities to go ahead and network with peers. Okay, because we understand that it would be difficult for you to go ahead and reach out to people by your own, although it's a good practice. So I'm going to create a LinkedIn post where you can go ahead and comment about your profile and you can go ahead and talk about it. Okay, then I'm also going to create buddy group. Okay, let me talk about buddy group. Okay, I hope all of you are knowing all of these 3 guys. Tell me if you know who these people are. If anyone knows, can you also write their name? Not the real name, but the names that they have used in the movies. International candidates who are out there, I'm sorry, you might not be able to understand this reference, but Indian people, I'm sure they might be able to know this. Yeah, so these were buddies. They have done good things and bad things and funny things together. So we are also going to create a buddy system where we are going to create a group of 3 people. Okay, and that is going to be decided randomly. I'm going to go ahead and create breakout rooms where 3 people or more than 3 people, or maybe 3 or more than 3 people would be entering a particular kind of chat session, a particular kind of Zoom breakout room. What you have to do there is, I'm also going to share a link. So first of all, go ahead. I'm going to share a link on yes. So I have just posted a link. Just copy that link with you. Just copy that link with you right now. Don't write anything in the chat. Just copy that link. Just copy that link with you at a safe place, because once you get into the breakout room, you would lose access to the chat. Okay, so make sure that you paste this link with you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, once you have pasted this link, okay, after 2 minutes, I'm going to create breakout rooms, and these breakout rooms are going to contain 2, 3 or more people. This is going to be your buddy system. These are the people that you are going to go ahead in the cohort. Whatever assignment I give you, you have to do these assignment as a group and submit it to me. Okay, and in the end, we have also some activities planned for you, so as to make sure that you are learning together. So a buddy is responsible to make sure that we are motivating each other. You are going through the cohort each other, because most of the time we are lazy, we procrastinate, and we don't want to attend the live sessions. It's the responsibility of the buddies to make sure that their group is participating, everyone is participating, and all the members will make sure that they are completing the assignments, because if you do not submit the assignment, your group is going to suffer. Okay, so combined assignment you have to submit. Yes, so I believe you guys have gone ahead and pasted the link which I have sent you in the chat. Okay, so when you click on this link, you'll come on this particular Notion page. On this Notion page, what you have to do is, I'm going to create 15-minute breakout room. Okay, I'm going to give you exactly 15 minutes to introduce yourself to your buddies and know about them. Okay, what they have been doing, maybe in a short way. Okay, after that, there is a form which is given. Okay, click on this form, and on this form, you are going to see, you have to fill your primary email. I'm going to contact only this person. Okay, I'm not going to send anyone else mail. I'm only going to contact this particular person. After that, you have to choose a name for your team. Any name you can choose. Make sure that it is a bit funny. Then you have to write the primary email. You can paste this email again here. Okay, make sure that this is going to be a primary email. I'm going to only contact this particular guy. Okay, or folk or person. Yeah, and then you have to write the primary contact number of the person who is there, and then you have to write buddy number 1, buddy number 2, buddy number 3, and buddy number 4 if it is there into your breakout room. And then if you anything else that you want to mention, please make sure that you mention it. Okay, and I'm going to give you exactly 15 minutes to do it. Okay, so just copy this particular link, wait a minute. Yeah, just copy this particular link and paste it in your browser. Okay, and tell me yes in the chat if you have done it. Yes, please everyone write if you have done it. This is important. Okay, so now I'm going to create the breakout room. I hope everything is understood to you. I'm going to start creating breakout rooms. Right now the time is 8:40. We are going to see each other at 8:40 plus 15. It's around 8:55. Okay, so make sure you introduce yourself. Be nice, be gentle, respect the privacy, and then we are going to go ahead. Just give me a moment. Just make sure that you have copied the link because this chat is going to go away. There are 113 participants, so there should be
Hi, Priyanka.
Hey, hi. Uh,
Hey, hi guys.
Hi.
this is Tulika.
Hi guys,
Rohan
Kajal.
here.
Hey.
Hi guys, this is Rohit.
Archit, Kajal, Aditya, Deepak, Mukesh, Mukul, Jay, Basil, Akash. You guys have not joined the room?
I haven't got that
Invitation.
link or that.
Okay. I think you might have got an invitation. Like look at your screen or somewhere. I think.
No, mate, I don't seem to have. Oh, okay. It's on the top left screen.
Yes,
Join breakout room.
yes. Please,
Okay,
please.
guys, it's at the top left corner.
Yeah, go at the top left corner. You should be able to see your breakout rooms. Akash, Mukesh, Mukul, please go ahead and join your breakout rooms.
I cannot seem to find my own breakout room.
Yeah, Basil, were you able to find your breakout room?
I haven't been able to find mine.
No,
Okay,
sir.
it should be at the top left. If you could see, like click on participant or something. I think you should be able to see. Okay, let me assign you to new rooms. Okay. Just give me a moment. I could see that 4 or 5 people have been not been assigned, so I'll assign you to 32, 29. Yeah, so there is no one unassigned now. These guys go check. You would have got a notification somewhere in Zoom to order to join your breakout room.
Meeting is being recorded.
Hey everyone, have your conversations been over or you have been mistakenly thrown out of the breakout room?
No, I am done. I think Rohit and other guy is also here. At least we are
Okay.
done.
Cool. So we'll resume at 8:56. Okay.
Sure.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Mukesh.
Hello. I'm Sasidhar, sir.
Yeah,
Ankit,
Shashidhar.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
joined
Shashidhar,
lately.
you have not been
I
assigned
just
to a
have,
breakout room. Okay. So we'll
yeah.
see something later. We'll make sure that we assign you to some of the other room.
Yeah, okay. What shall I leave now, sir?
Yeah, right
Or
now you can leave, and I'm going to give you like some. I can go ahead and I'll post some instructions on the chat on
what's
on the WhatsApp group. Yeah.
WhatsApp group? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Bye, Shashidhar.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Being recorded.
Hey, is everyone back? Just tell me yes in the chat if you are back. Just write present, PRESENT. Just write present in the chat if you are back. Okay, so I could see there were 35 rooms and you guys have created 38 submissions. Let us see who has created doubles, but it's good. It's good. I hope you like the exercise. So now we are going to continue. Just this was the first part of networking. Now I'm going to share again a message. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and again share a message in the chat. Okay, and also in the WhatsApp group. This is the LinkedIn post that I have created. Go ahead, comment your name and maybe write a line about yourself so that other people will go ahead. They can add you on LinkedIn, and also you can send me a request and I can also add you out. Okay, I'm just going to share a link right now. So you guys can see the link. Go ahead, comment about anything, and other people who have commented, you can go ahead, you can make sure that you are a part of the cohort and you can go ahead and connect with each other. Okay, so if you are a participant, go ahead and click on that link, comment about yourself so that other people can go ahead and they can connect with you and you can take this relationship forward. The buddy system is only limited to 3 or 4 people. This will make sure that you are connecting with more people who are a part of this cohort. And as I've told you, most of the opportunities, they are just 1 degree away in your network. Make sure that you create the network. So now, so once you have committed, just write yes in the chat so that I can go ahead with the next rest of the session. Go ahead, please comment. Just going to take a couple of minutes for you and also going to help us in reaching more people so that we can give this free and the paid cohort to other people as well. Yes, just write yes in the chat once you have done it. Okay, I'm also going to paste this link in our WhatsApp group. Where is WhatsApp? Cool. Right. Just write yes, please. Just want to make sure that you have done it. And yes, now we are going to start with the second part. Yes, and also to make sure, so we have made sure that you are networking with peers by doing that LinkedIn exercise and by making sure that you are going ahead and networking with your peers. So make sure that you create your WhatsApp group or maybe your email threads with your peers so that you can coordinate on assignments and read the learning materials together. And to learn in public, we have made sure that we have this incentivized model, as in if you go ahead, take screenshots from what we are learning, take your learnings, make your own notes and share it on public platforms such as LinkedIn. Then we are going to give you a free entry, like this session has happened, then other session has happened. As the sessions happen, you keep on sharing these learning on your LinkedIn network. In the end, we are going to select few folks. Whoever goes ahead and share learnings for each of the session. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and share each of the sessions. Yeah, so once you have gone ahead and share the learnings of the sessions, in the end, like at the end of the cohort, we are going to give you a free entry into something known as product thinking, which is essential for any product manager to know. Product thinking helps you create better products. And in most of the interviews of product management, you are going to see that product thinking questions are always asked. Either they are product design questions, they are strategy questions. So most of the answers are going to come from product thinking. Very essential skill to learn for product managers. So we are going to invite you for that live sessions as well, if you go ahead and share your learnings in public. Yeah, so this is all for it, guys. Okay, so this is all for it. We are going to see each other on Monday, 9 p.m. at the same time. Okay, at 9 p.m. And I'm going to share the links with you. Okay, and I'm going to send you email, the Zoom links over email, and I'm also going to send you calendar invite so that you don't have to bother about going through the WhatsApp group every time. But make sure that you are active on WhatsApp so that if you want to share anything important, we are going to do it over there. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to answer them, and then we are going to finish the session. Yes, so I'm going to take some questions. Aditya has a question that we can have a Google Sheet with basic details so that we can all connect with each other. Okay, I'll see if that is possible, because that also contains your emails and all. I don't want to expose your email to everyone else, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah, and Vijay has a question that what would be the so Vijay has a question that what would be the topics for the next session? In the next session on Monday, we are going to study how internet works and what is front end and back end. Can you assign the buddy if possible? Abhishek, your buddy is not assigned. Okay. So please send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll see if there is any group that contains 2-3 members. I'm going to add it to that. Yes. Yeah. Can we have pre-reads sent every week? Yes, definitely. So yeah, so one at one onboarding session, I think you have already shared your LinkedIn groups. I can share it with you, LinkedIn links. Yeah, so Kiran has a question that can we have pre-reads sent every week? Yes, I'll be sharing you one page with you where you are going to get all the pre-reads, all the recordings, all the notes, all the session slides that we are going to send it to you, that we are going to have. Yeah. Any other question, guys? Archit, you have a question? Please go ahead.
Yeah, Ankit, are you going to share the learning resources now or after Mondays?
Yeah, I will share the resources by Sunday, but for Monday there is no kind of prerequisite. If you can read it, that is very good, but that is not at all required. But for next week onwards, I'm going to share the recordings, like I'm going to share the learning resources well in advance.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Hassan, you have a question. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi Ankit. Yeah, this is a little unrelated, but since I was thinking of booking my CSPO certification, I was just thinking कि ज़रूरत है नहीं है, because I'm a little experienced for 6 years, more than 6 years, looking to transition. So सोच रहा था करने का. So you came at the right time with this session. So मैं book करने वाला था. I guess.
Right. Correct. So Hassan, this would be like a very personalized advice, as in like you are at 5-6 years of age in your career. Okay. And I would want to know your profile before I could recommend anything. So maybe my WhatsApp number is given in the group. So please reach out to me. Maybe I can answer you that, because I want to make sure कि बाकी information जो है, मतलब that is unrelated information, कोई और उससे कुछ गलत ना सीख ले. So although CSPO, it depends. Right. It depends on the kind of experience that you have, it kinds of outcome that you are looking for. Like ऐसा नहीं कि हर किसी के लिए नहीं करना है, but it's a different kind of advice for everyone.
Okay, sure, no worries. I'll message you because
Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, Pulkit, you have a question? Please go ahead.
Hi Ankit, thank you to you and Hello PM for organizing this cohort.
Completely my pleasure, Pulkit. Please go ahead. Yeah.
So first question is, I really like the slides. How did you make the slides? What tool did you use?
It is Google Slides.
Google Slides only, no? Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just share the slides with you. So if you want to go ahead and copy the template and all, you can definitely do so. It's all the magic of spacing plus the fonts that we use. That's it.
All right, got it. That was a nice PPT. And second question is, what good tools can you suggest for taking notes?
for technology, I would suggest Notion or Google Docs.
Okay, all right. Thank you. And one more thing, can we share our learnings on Twitter?
Yes, definitely. Go ahead, do it anywhere. Like I'll mention my Twitter handle with you, so that if you want to tag me, you can tag me. I will make sure that I retweet it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Cool. We have one more question from Adit. Adit, please go ahead.
Hey Ankit, thanks for doing the card. Really nice. And this question I asked, like, can you share the calendar so we can, have idea of like we can plan it, and can we form a Discord or Slack so we can discuss any topic or see articles and it's really
Yes, correct. We can do it, but to make sure that you are attending the live sessions and all, right now we are going to limit ourselves to WhatsApp, because I don't want to create a lot of noise out there, because what happens is that only 4 or 5 people are interacting, and out of these 100 people, and others are not interacting. So I have to make sure whatever you use, it is being used. It has a specific number of daily active users. So we are going to start with WhatsApp. If we feel in future that we have to use Discord or Slack or something else, we are going to introduce that as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Any other question from anyone? Yeah, if you have no question, please write thank you in the chat, and then we can go ahead and leave. See you everyone on Monday. I hope you like the session. Bye. Take care. And this session would be uploaded by in a couple of days, by Sunday. Cool guys. Thank you. Bye. Take care. I'm ending the session. Bye. Thank you.